No problem. I shall transform your hair, create a masterpiece. I am an artiste with a pair of scissors.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salons.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
I got a show where you can listen and view.
My new cuts got him talking at the
Bringing
barbershop.
barbers and stylists together with the ScissorSalute.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
One cut, two cut, three cut, four. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy? Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the stubble grow.
Scissor! Salute! Salute!
ScissorSalute.
ScissorSalute, everybody.
I'm Dante Financial.
I'm Zach Garfinkel from Mr. Eyeliner. We're here to have an amazing ScissorSalute show. And we're going to have a lot of surprises dealing with the Mr. Eyeliner brand, which we have to give a big ScissorSalute to this whole brand here to give us the opportunity to return to this show, which changed our lives a few weeks ago. And now we're at another life-changing event where we're going to be able to have a lot of Mr. Eyeliner, kind of a takeover here. But first, I want this amazing man here to start the show.
ScissorSalute show. Last week, showcasing from New Brunswick, we have Rue Blaze, Instagram ru.blaze, and calling in, we had Truthful Taxes, John Hernandez, at Truthful Taxes, at Truthful_Taxes. Right there, as you see, we have Rue Blaze, and I was Rue wonderful model, and like I was going back to Truthful Taxes, Jonathan Hernandez. He had a lot of good stuff to talk about last week. A lot of stuff that in the beauty industry and barber industry that a lot of individuals don't, scared to talk about, because a lot of individuals or entrepreneurs scared to claim taxes. What are you scared for? Everything as a barber or hairstylist or cosmetologist is a write-off. You're self-employed. Keep your receipts. Keep your receipts. You could write, I'm not gonna say you can write everything off, but anything pertaining to your business, whether it's lunch, breakfast, dinner, clippers, uniform, transportation, gas, it's a write-off. Even your chair rent. This is what BBA is bringing to the table. It's just not about just showing everybody about retirement.
I want to ask you, from being in the industry my whole life, that's a game changer for anybody who has the mindset to understand if you want to enter a business like this. What your guys are doing, that's saving people's lives. That's helping you live a longer life in that career.
Yes, and not only live a longer life, but you got you have the option to either retire. And unlike most barbers,
how many barbers you ever hear retire or stylists? They don't, because they're gonna work to the day they die.
And this is what we bring.
Yeah.
And what John mentioned last week, that the membership is going to be is a tax write-off.
Yeah, and it being a tax write-off, I think some people need to understand what that means sometimes, but it's pretty self-explanatory, especially how you're talking about it right now. If you're watching this show that unites barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists, every individual like this, you are coming at it with this positive reinforcement where you're going to be able to survive in the industry.
Man, you know what it is? Everybody else surviving, and everybody else is taken from this industry.
I agree.
And I just felt like nobody's giving back. Nobody, and through all of these years and just researching and looking back, nobody really gave a hand like, all right, come.
And you know how many people like you talk to in conversation at a barber show or a hair show where you hear that positive story. Most of the time it's like, I'm just trying to get that chair, I'm trying to get that seat, I'm trying to make these shows, trying to make new clients, trying to build my Instagram. But what this is all about is you're building a livelihood, a system. Think of it as like healthcare in a way. Think of it as something that actually saves people from not turning to another career that they hate, and because they're so talented in this one, but they can't afford to make it in this one because they can't do this. You're giving them the opportunities to stay in the career they love.
And you know what? A lot of individuals, they can now. It's just there's nobody showing them. This is what we're here to do.
I feel like this. You should be yelling this from the mountains, the rooftops. Please tell us more about how you can actually get involved in this.
How you can get involved? It's really, at the moment we have 2 qualifications. And those qualifications are pretty, you have to be a licensed barber or cosmetologist, or if not, you have 2 years to obtain that license. After 2 years, if you don't attain that license, you know, we got to give you the boot. Because 2 years, because we look at it like this, we're trying to raise the standards. And no disrespect to nobody that don't have a license, but just feel like you're not taking your craft that serious.
If you take it as a side thing where it's like, I'm a hairstylist, I'm a barber, but only on Monday and Tuesday. You want to start this thing with real professionals who want to give back and who want to like really gain the notoriety for the whole industry. I can understand that. I totally respect that. You don't want someone who, if they can't commit to 2 years, how are you going to commit to a lifetime?
Exactly.
And you guys are committing to a lifetime.
Exactly. And it's just not about, it's not even about us, it's about you and your family.
Yeah.
Because how many individuals have families, kids, spouses, and then also not trying to even say in this light, but how many individuals are with their spouse because of the benefits? They not, it's really, they just business partners on that aspect. They're not even happy together.
No, and it's like that the whole time. What's the biggest thing they fight about? It's always financial. Security and financial. And it's like, if somebody's doing what they love to do, the other one doesn't support them because they have no reason to say why they should support them. Like, honey, I'm working 16 hours a day at the shop. I'm only bringing home this amount, and no one's looking out for us. That's what's wrong with the world. And it's always been what's wrong with our industry of barbers, hairstylists, in this whole field because no one takes care of them at the end of the day.
No, and I just felt that it's a must. Not only is a must, but I just look at it, y'all make us look good. You make the everyday person look good. Y'all build confidence.
Yeah.
You change lives. That's a talent right there.
That is. Some days you can have the worst day in the world. You go get a cut. You get like your hair braided. You get your hair styled. You get your hair dyed. And that's a Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is. That whole day could be, really bad. And then that happens, and you look in the mirror and you feel confident. Confidence is what makes you happy. And when you have confidence after that, you go home happy. You make a great dinner. You have great dreams. You live another great day. And that's because of the hardworking artists that you're talking about showing love to and giving ScissorSalute to. Because you are uniting people to understand they are more valuable than they may think they are.
And also, what I love about y'all, entrepreneurs, is bigger than just a cut or a hairstyle. It's the passion and the love that you have that you put it into that cut or you applying makeup, as you can see the young lady right there, or you doing hair. I'm like, to a lot of individuals like yourself, and to ScissorSalute to my guy Trims right here.
Trims, man, bro.
It's the love.
It is, and like, I just want to say a big ScissorSalute to my girl Nikki over there. That's Darling Nikki on Instagram, and she is doing some eyeliner shades on a great model named Deanna. So thank you, Nikki. Keep rocking out. Let's go back to this.
So the eyeliner she's using right now, is that from your line?
This is all Mr. Eyeliner, yep. And we're showing everybody that boy, girl, and whoever you are can wear eyeliner and feel good and happy about doing it. And it's the universal eyeliner. It's a guy liner, a girl liner, whoever you are eyeliner.
Wow,
and we want to make people of all skin color, of all sexuality feel good with this. Because it's too much of that, man should be a man, woman should be a woman, and that doesn't exist anymore. Today, in this world, be yourself, period. Individual.
And that's why I'm here, ScissorSalute and BBA here to bring, and also Mr. Eyeliner, just be yourself. You could be yourself as a barber, hairstylist, and have retirement. have health insurance for the ladies out there that end up getting pregnant. We have maternity leave.
Yeah, and I love that because since day one, women who are great at their craft in this field, they don't have a job that secures them to take maternity leave. And I can tell you, I'm going to say this, my mom told me that, big scissor salute and shout out to my mother, who is one of the best moms ever, because she raised me and my sister as a mom and dad who had to leave many of her amazing passions and her talents behind, because she didn't get the money then. She had to take jobs just to make sure my sister and I were raised to be talented young people and now adults. My sister has 2 beautiful young kids, and I have a beautiful company right here. And I know beautiful guys and girls like who's here today.
Yeah.
It's all because it always starts at home with amazing parents, and that's what my mom was to me. That's why I'm going to do something where I can change the world. Stop bullying. Stop like this prejudice. It's disgusting already. Work together, collaborate together, change something together. You know, and you're supporting that cause to happen more and more.
Because I just look at things is everybody could make money.
Yeah.
Everybody could make money, but it's more so of what lives are you changing? Like everybody have a platform. What are you doing with your platform? I just felt my platform. It started as just me as an insurance guy. Then from me just being an insurance guy, I felt that the need was in the beauty industry. I felt that was my calling, because I see that y'all touch lives and there's no security. There's no direction.
Yeah.
So the more research I start doing and the amazing individuals I start meeting, it just the love for me helping people and helping this industry. It just made you gotta excuse me.
No, please, speak from your heart, man.
It just started a fire where I needed to do more. I needed to do more what I was doing just by being a regular insurance guy. So I just applied myself. I just did my research. I took classes. I elevated myself to being a sophisticated financial professional.
Well, that shows soul. Like we were saying earlier, you can't do 2 years of like trying to do this in the industry. What you did is you didn't have to do any of this. You found in your heart what you really love, and you felt like you could help that. You went and made yourself better. You're already good at it, but you made yourself even better at it, and now you're doing something that no one could take the time to do in 5 minutes to learn to care about, but you always had that flair in you. And now you actually you're saying what you mean. You say something, you mean it, man. You're actually showing the world, you and these people, you're gonna change lives because you went out there and decided to. Not because someone paid you to do it, you want to do this. Keep that, never let anybody say you can't do that. That's what you're doing.
And you know what, people tell me this, every day I hear that you can't do this. Oh, you wasting your time.
No.
I hear that every day, and you know what? I look them in their eyes and like, you know what? I don't care. You don't see what I see. You don't have my vision. You're not supposed to have my vision.
You're never wasting your time if your heart's involved.
Nah.
And you're giving it 100%. If you're halving it, maybe you're wasting your time. If you're giving it 100, you're doing yourself a favor, and you're doing the world a favor by being you.
Nah, this right here is bigger than just trying to sell an insurance policy or get a retirement plan or trying to get some disability. It's bigger than that. This is about setting standards. It's about doing something that has never been done. It's about it's about what ScissorSalute stands for. That's what it's about. That's why it made perfect sense for ScissorSalute and Barber Beauty Association to partner up, because it's about helping and changing lives, giving individuals a platform to be them.
I 100% see why, because I was told about by Saffron. He told me about you guys, and I see it. When I met you at BarberCon, like everybody's so amazing. You know what you're doing, but exactly the point of ScissorSalute is to unite stylists, barbers, professionals in this industry together. What you're doing now is uniting them so they can be taken care of with a family, or while they're pregnant, while they don't have to be just stranglers in a salon where if something happens to them, they get hurt, they lose their chair, they lose their livelihood. They lose that paper. You don't need that.
Exactly, and like I said, I guess the two biggest things missing in this industry is structure and security. And this is what
security is really missing.
And this is what we're here to bring. The security is The security, you know what? The security been there, but nobody brought it to the industry the way we bring it. Because you have individuals that come and try to just give you from like one company. We're not coming from one company. We're coming from multiple companies.
Yeah.
And
it's thousands of people.
yes, and what I mean by multiple companies, meaning from a financial end, because I'm not just committed to one company. I have partnership with multiple companies, and this is why that's why I'm able to get the best companies to bring the best financial products to the beauty industry.
Yeah.
It's not like I represent just one company and I'm trying to force one company on the whole industry.
You can't do that. You got to be very select. You have to just keep going and working with as many people, I think, and that's how you're going to succeed. And I honestly want to give you a ScissorSalute. I'll tell you why. The two makeup artists I have here, Darling Nikki, Steph Vicious. These two are two amazing, talented moms and beauty artists and makeup artists and Halloween makeup artists and everything around the corner. They're great at many things. They're artists. They don't have that security. And with Mr. Eyeliner, if that shows this company that we can treat our artists one day and give them what they deserve. And I'm very excited for this, for the future of this, as we grow as a company and as we meet more talents in the future. I want to be able that all my girls, all my artists have a life to look forward to and are very much can be safe and sound.
Yes, that's key. That's key because you can make all the money in the world, but what happens?
That's how I always see it. Like I love this company. We want to go big in this company. But if I'm not treating our family in this company, because they're not our employees, they're our team. If we're not treating our team well, why are you going to succeed?
Say it again.
If you're not going to treat your team well, why succeed?
Now you got to say it again, because you know why? Because in this industry, people don't treat their team right.
Yeah, because people love that word, employee. And that's why Mr. Eyeliner's team and our company standards are never going to use the term employee going forward ever. It's going to be team. And that's how you have team and family and unity and love. Because at the end of the day, you need love to do some of the hassle things we got to do. Festivals, be at trade shows, work for nothing, and you still are committed.
Yes, and you know what? That's the difference between everyone and okay, we're gonna be.
I'm curious. Yeah.
In fact, you know what? There's a difference between everyone and the upper tier. I'm gonna be nice about this. The upper tier. What I mean by upper tier, the ones that willing to go the extra mile to make their dream and build their brand. And everybody else is in a bubble, like just doing what everybody else is doing. The upper tier don't do what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, the upper tier takes its time and does what we're supposed to do. Because I know people like everybody in this office here, in this room here, we've all been people that just keep going. And maybe we know we're not going to make $1 from that experience, but we'll hustle and we'll go and we'll support that cause to do it and show this love.
And you know what? Seth will always say this. Support is a full-time job, and everybody here support each other.
You have to. You have to always support, because I'll tell you what, Seth, this guy he'll call you at all times of the day. He'll return your calls at any time, man. He'll be like, I think he might even be like in the shower at one time. He called me with
I don't joke around when I tell people I'm available 28 hours a day, 5 days a week.
I mean, I'll pick my phone up like at the gym. I'll pick my phone up. I'll put a bag on my phone and pick it up if it's something life-changing business for us. If you need something I can provide, let's do this.
Well,
let's do this event.
Real quick, I want to touch back to when you were talking earlier about the people at the upper tier, and the difference really is there's certain people that create the future, and then there's other people who follow that. And then there's the other people who copy that and try to make it theirs.
I 100% agree.
And it's never the right thing because it's not made with heart. It's not coming from the right place. You know, the people who create these things. There's a different ringtone? LA, that's a phone call?
It's a new version of Skype.
Oh, who is it? Let's see about the Skype call then.
Hello, who we got there?
Salute, it's Eli the Barber.
What's up, Eli?
Salute, Eli.
Salute, bro.
You can't even call in on Skype though, like the video?
No, you don't need to see my face. I'm just calling to say hello to you guys, man. You guys are doing a great job. And I just wanted to add on to the importance of the BBA, which you guys were discussing about for the profession. You know, ScissorSalute's always about been supporting the movement, supporting the profession since day one. The BBA is a great add-on to what we're trying to accomplish, and you know, the host said something very important. You know, we're watching the show. I'm setting up to cut my son's hair, and he's like, "Oh, I like that. You know, I want to do something for my mom too." So it's a combination. You know, we want to strive and do better and give back to those the loved ones that helped us out, and it's just you guys are hand in hand because the BBA is going to help you secure your future and be able to do more for your loved ones.
I agree.
Yes. Oh man, I appreciate the support, Eli. From day one, man. You've been there, man, and I definitely appreciate that. And salute for the support.
Same here, Eli. Like, you are such a great giving person, my friend.
Hold
You
up real
very
quick
helpful.
for the viewers that are watching. If you like what's going on here with the ScissorSalute show, just make sure you drop us an email, scissorsalute@yahoo.com. Leave all your contact information. We'll get back to you in the order that the email's received. And if you're watching the show right now, you want to show some support at this very moment, share it. Let everybody know what's going on here for the whole beauty profession, barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists, tattoo artists, that there's an outlet for them to showcase. You guys have a great show, and I'll see you guys next week on the 29th. Right now I'm about to cut my son's hair and, you know, just enjoy my 41st birthday. I'll be turning 41 on Wednesday, so.
Oh, happy birthday, man. It's a good age, man.
Yeah, it is. All right,
you've
so
had a
you
lot of
guys take it
success.
easy, man. Have a
You've
good
been
one.
very
Salute
supportive
and
of
good
me
luck.
and our brand. So scissor salute to you,
Scissor
Eli. I
salute.
hope I get to see you soon.
All right.
We back.
Yeah, because I want to go back to what you were saying before, because you didn't get to finish, and you had a lot of good points. We'd love
no,
to hear.
it's just that, you know, the responsibility of the creators are to create the future. See, there's people who want to sit back and just wait for the future to happen, and then there's the leaders who sit there. They see a void and they fill it. See, what we saw that there wasn't real love between barbers and hairstylists. It was always like a cat and dog
It's like two different worlds.
Some of them got along and some of them didn't. So we decided to say, you know what? Let's bring that unity. Let's bring barbers and hairstylists together, and let's give them a platform where they can meet at, where they would never meet each other. You never meet some of the people you meet, but you meet them here as barbers and hairstylists.
The show is kind of like a United Nations for all talent.
Right.
I got to
them
say, I gotta
barbers and
say that.
stylists worldwide. That's
Yeah,
what we
man.
always been doing.
And like, I just want to add on that vision. If you can't create vision, you're not a visionary. I like to think that people and the talents in this room alone wake up every day with a new vision. I never say waste that vision. Jump on it, make it happen. People will knock you down. They'll make fun. Do it yourself.
Well, people always
Make it
fear-
happen.
They fear what they don't understand.
And then
They
one
fear
day,
what they can't control.
when people like that are here and these people are watching us and still trying to copy that, but they don't understand how you did it, you know, that happens more than often too.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the knockoffs. You know, they try to do what you do, but they don't do it as good.
Yeah.
But again, that's what this industry needs. It needs people like ScissorSalute. It needs people like Mr. Eyeliner, people like the BBA.
Yeah.
To create these opportunities, you know, because here with the BBA, you're giving the one thing or a few things that's been missing to legitimize the profession, and that's the future.
That is.
You know, with what's going to happen with the BBA, you could come right out of school and work and put everything into your profession now, because you know that you're not going to have to retire doing somebody else's job or working for somebody else. You could retire the same way you started, but with a whole lot of money. And not just money for you, but money for your family.
And I'm saying,
it's
like,
really important.
the BBA, like, this is something that's going to expand and should be placed in schools for these kids. They should be able to support this in every school, barber school, hair school, cosmetology school. Every school should be offering their students just the idea and the presence that this exists. They don't have to take it, but just give them an option.
Yes.
And that's what if I can help that with our company's growth, I will help that get to every makeup artist who is entering the industry, be a better makeup artist and have support.
Wow. Salute to that right there.
Dude, it
Thank
deserves.
you, man. Oh man. You know what?
Well, we want to become official partners with this eventually.
Oh
you know
no!
that?
Oh no!
We want to.
Man, listen. Let's shake on it.
Yeah, this
Yes, sir.
Mr. Eyeliner and us. We're doing it right here.
Oh, and for y'all, we live, and I know y'all might hear some little voices in the background. Those are my 3 beautiful daughters.
Very beautiful daughters with great hair, and one has a pony aspect to her.
Nevaeh, Nyla, and Naraya, come here for a second, please. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi there. Say scissor salute. Look, right there on the camera.
Come on.
Say scissor salute. Come here, Nori. Say hi. Wave to everybody. Okay. Y'all go back now. You want to stay right here? All right. Sorry. Sorry for that. To go topic. I know we didn't even get to finish saying our in-studio guest for last week from Huntington Station, Samantha at Samantha Jean, hairstylist. This week, ScissorSalute present.
Yeah. So this week, and just in a few minutes, we're gonna have our. Let me show you. Touring artist Kor Razik. He's from Queens, New York City. Right now he's on tour, and once he calls in, we'll see where he's at, how this tour is going. Why we love him so much is because he's one of the first models who wore Mr. Eyeliner at many of his shows around the U.S. He talks about the brand. He models for the brand. He gets a lot of young rock kids doing it. He's got a lot of great fans at the venues he plays, being introduced to the brand. And we never forget people that were there from day one. So that's why I really want him to discuss when he calls in how he likes the brand, why he likes the brand, what he finds very different about the eyeliner as being a touring stage performer. And then later on in the show, we're going to have amazing more things to come. But let me first talk about the 2 young ladies doing makeup for the show. They're Mr. Eyeliner's official makeup artists. They are Darling Nikki, which you can also find here at Darling_Nikki_artistry. And then we have at StephVicious23 on Instagram as well, who will be doing makeup right now with another amazing client. And then later on, we'll have Day One the Comic. Please go to Day One the Comic on Instagram. It's an amazing comic book, independent comic book that's created by Eddie Avila, and that's Stephanie's brother, and he's going to be here later with his comic to show off and talk about his influences and everything else that he's been through by doing this industry. It's not an easy industry to design your own comic book. But now I got to do some special scissor salutes. So a big scissor salute. First, I got to talk about my friend Dave Romero. I wanted to say, please go and follow Dave at Dave Wait For It Romero on Facebook. Dave is leading the way for Alzheimer's first survivor by participating in the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's. And currently, more than 5 million Americans have Alzheimer's, and the number is expected to grow to as many as 16 million by 2050. The future of that, and what I like to believe in, is at risk unless we find a way to change the course of the disease. And donate to his fundraiser, please. David is walking to end Alzheimer's is the contact on Wait For It Romero on Facebook. Please support his cause. He's almost there with his what he needs to help his mother and other beautiful women and men in the world from having this. So please check that out. And together we can all end Alzheimer's disease right there. And now we want to showcase. Okay. And in a second, we're going to showcase someone very special to us. But yeah, please donate to his foundation there and his cause, because he's a special person and he loves his mother like I do and everybody else does. So thank you. All right, so the first guest at my table right now from our team of Mr. Eyeliner amazing people is going to be Darling_Nikki, also as I refer to her, the amazing Nikki, and is Nicole. And I know she's a little shy, so what I'm going to say is, I'm just going to, the only what I want to talk to you about is, why do you love the brand? What do you think of Mr. Eyeliner? How do you love the family?
I mean, you recently got me more involved with it. I love it just because it's different from other eyeliners I use. Other eyeliners, they can be very hard, rough. They hurt when you put them on. They, they don't come off when you need them to come off. Yeah, this eyeliner is just super smooth. The color range is amazing. You have how many colors?
We have 30 in full.
30, yeah.
What are some of your favorite colors you like to toy with?
I like the sky. That's really pretty. Snow. All the lighter colors, I'm a big fan of.
And just to let everybody know, this is our 30 colors here. This is our display case that our team will be selling and vendoring at this weekend. Vans Warped Tour, the final Vans Warped Tour, and she will be doing makeup there.
Yes.
Steph will be doing makeup there. I'll be there talking to all our fans. And also, I just want to ask, I want the world to know, Nicole here is somebody I've known for many years. She's one of the most loyal people in the world, including Stephanie. And having a makeup artist in your brand has to be someone you can trust, rely on, and be loyal. And someone who has a child, who has to raise, a great child, who has someone she lives with, who has to, pay the bills. You never stop picking up your phone. You're always ready to go anywhere to do this brand. And in the future, we want to have you and Stephanie on mountain platforms where you're doing makeup all over the world, showcasing Mr. Eyeliner. And that's what you're doing. You're showing us so much appreciation and so much love by just doing everything you have been doing. And we love you. Like,
I love
Mr.
you
Eyeliner
guys.
loves you guys. Like,
I
you
love
are
it.
a family. You are our team.
Working with Zach for so long, like it's like nothing. It's like working with your brother.
And that's what you have to have. You have to be. You just have to be like people we love working with.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
like,
and Nicole has worked with me in jobs that we won't ever name that were just tough and didn't appreciate our talents. And I always saw her talent. Her parents always saw her talent. I definitely could tell you, her talent is undiscovered right now. It needs to be more discovered.
Thank you.
People will see it with us. I know they will.
That's why I pick up my phone for you.
Thank you very much. Guys, is there an area code for our call-ins? I just want to ask real quick. Yeah. Thanks. Go ahead, Cole. Okay, so tell me more about how you started doing makeup, please, because I want the world to see how someone starts getting into a field like this.
Yeah, for sure. Well, when I was really young, I wanted nothing to do with makeup. I was super tomboy. Didn't, want anything to do with that. As I got into a teenager, 16, 17, I was very much into the goth, area. So eyeliner was definitely something I wore every single day, so much on my eyes. And then from there, I just kind of picked up everything. I went to beauty school, mostly for hair. And then that's how I found out that I'm more of a makeup artist than a hair.
You have to go through these things. You got to see what works for you.
Exactly. So, that helped a lot, just knowing the beauty industry, too.
Well, you took time to learn on your own, too.
Yeah.
You have to express it. Well, when we grew up, there wasn't a lot of platforms like the Google stuff.
Oh, no, none of that. None at all. I would see, posts of very simple things, and it would amaze me when I was younger.
Yeah, because you remember you used to show me looks. Nicole's been someone who's been doing my Halloween makeup for many years, and she just creates these amazing outside the box looks. And you just come on, and that's why I like to see out of a real talent like yourself. You don't need to be told what to do. I always say to you, you do what you want on it, and it always comes out 100% the way I wanted it.
And having an artistic background too, because I also draw and I paint and I do that stuff. That really helps me, because I kind of just don't like to plan things. I just like to do them and see how it comes out. And
well, I think your artistry side of you is something that you and Stephanie share. You're both amazing artists when it comes to different parts of that industry. And so you're a great makeup artist, but then you both are great artists. And I've seen your paintings, amazing stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think that you eventually we'll have a spot where we're gonna have your paintings right next to our Mr. Eyeliner tables at booths and stores one day, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I just want to build on everything I know how to do.
Yeah, and that's what you just have to be true to yourself. A lot of time, do not, I always think that people like us always get someone saying, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that over the years when we met each other, I never ever, said to quit. You never told me to quit.
No.
We always kept going, and we always
Pushing
knew.
each other.
We always pushed each other, and that's what the brand's about. Because this brand is something that we care about now, and we are this brand. We don't expect it to be overnight success.
No.
And we've been,
not at all.
before we even got to develop a great team with you and Stephanie, Chad, my business partner, and we were working really hard with Linda Eisner, who's the creator of the brand originally, to really make sure something happens and give it a vision and give it a broad structure of what we want to have and what the message is going to be clear and say. So, we needed to have the best talent possible with the best souls. And you guys came and you accepted the opportunity and you ran with it for us.
Anytime you call, I accept.
And we love you for it. So, so let's give everybody, tell them exactly how to find you on all channels.
Okay, well, my Instagram handle is darling_Nikki_artistry. Or you can find me on Facebook. My name is Nicole Pasquale. And yeah, that's me. Add me.
Okay, and anything else you want to tell? Scissor salute to your family.
Scissor salute
That beautiful
to
little person at
my
home.
little munchkin at home, my little Mia Danger. Scissor salute to my family, my friends. Hi guys, I know you're all watching, and I know you're looking for me to be awkward, but I got this.
You're not awkward.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you, Zach.
I
Scissor
appreciate
salute.
Scissor salute to you, Nicole, as
Thank
always.
you, Zach.
Just text them the number. And all right, thank you for being here, and we'll
thank
have more
you.
footage of you doing some amazing more clients
Yes,
in a bit.
I will be doing more.
And then we'll have some group activities later on. It'll be fun. So let's turn the mic off. You're good. So next thing I just want to talk about while we wait for a call is, as I promised her, and I promise everybody, I always see what real art's going to be one day. This right here, I have to do this. This is amazing, wonderful. Please check this out.
Oh my God.
My niece Maddie. Scissor salute, Maddie. If you're watching, I love you, little girl. So keep your artistry on. Never stop painting. Never stop being creative. Never stop going to school for what you believe in. And keep trying to do what you want to do. Never give up. And I want to tell all the little girls and boys of the world, they could be us. They could just keep going. They have the great people around like you and me and their parents who believe in them. And parents should believe in their child's art. And that's what we're all about.
Great.
Thank you. Please. See, my niece is a creative little one. She could be a little bratty at times, but she is a very creative one. She is very creative. You like that? Yeah. She did that she just did that one course. She goes to art school for the summer. She just did that like one day. One day she rocked that out. And she's got so many of them. She's so great. Yeah, she's got a great mother, my sister, and a great grandma, my mom, and I hope I'm a good uncle to her. And we have a great family. She's got a great father figure, and so stepdad, and it's a great family. It always starts at home. Art always starts with someone saying, paint. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, the kids are just on an iPad or something. No, paint something. Draw, get messy. Yeah, when you can tell someone to get messy, like art supply, that's a cool family, I think. I think that's a really good family there. All right, so we're going to move on here. I just want to talk more about some other people throughout the years who have been supportive of myself and when we started Mr. Eyeliner, and give them a big scissor salute to some of the names here. Jasmine Moon _ Mia, M-U-A, and she's on Instagram. Yvette Glam, who's an amazing makeup artist as well. Devin _ Dollface _ Alexis, who's an old school friend of ours and the family's, and she's doing really big things in LA. And we also want to give another shout out to amazing model of ours, Sassy Wee Lassie. And she loves using our eyeliners. And a scissor salute to every one of these girls. And every one of these... Scissor salute to all the amazing artists we came through with. All the amazing stylists we came through with. But these are the names of people we never forget. And another one, Shades by Anna J. She's an amazing girl from Queens, New York as well. She's another part of our family. And I want to let all these artists know we always respect them, love them, and support them. All right, so we have Coraza calling in, I think. Hello?
Hi.
Who's this?
You're calling? Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Wait, what?
All right.
Yeah, you just gotta let them know they're on the call.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll call back. But you can just go on, Zach.
All right. Can we actually give Coraza a call ourselves?
Well, no.
No,
You can't call in?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Hello? Scissor salute.
Uncle.
Uncle?
Maddie.
Oh, is that my niece?
Is that the artist?
That's
the
my
one who
niece
made
Maddie
that
calling
magic.
in. Oh my gosh. Hi, Maddie.
Ooh. Hello, everybody.
Scissor salute, everybody
I'm
there.
on live TV. I never even thought I could even do this.
Thank you guys.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, thank you guys for calling in. I love you. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
All right,
I'm
love you
still
all.
watching, to let you know. I'm still watching with Mom and everyone.
All right, tell everybody I love them.
What a nice call.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. All right. Live shows.
You know what? I definitely want to sneak in a scissor salute to Trims. The original Trims is here, and just yesterday I mentioned it to him, and just like that he showed up here because Chris Feldman was supposed to be here, and he has connections to him as well. So when I saw you and the connection that you guys have through Linda, I invited him and he showed up. So like you said earlier, I always say support is a full-time job, and Trims, I don't see too many much more people supporting the way he does. Not just Scissor Salute, but everybody who he's affiliated with. And he has an event he's talking about later, so Trims will be talking later about something that he has coming up. So make sure the same way he supports everybody, everybody supports his
Yeah, because I'll tell you, Linda introduced me to Trims, and this guy was just so energetic, and he's so amazing to talk to, and he's very supportive from the second you meet the man. And any cause of his is something you got to look at and support.
Yeah, and he's been doing this for a long time, and he's just really good at what he does. And I appreciate him coming through. I appreciate his support all the time, and hopefully he'll be back as many times as he wants to with his team, because he came here with his team one time. And as his team grows, opportunities grow on the show. So, Trims, I know you're in the studio and you're hearing all this. So, again, I just want to extend that to you. Thank you so much for your support.
Thanks, Trims. Scissor Salute. All right, so moving on. Is there another topic we really want to go over? Is a lot of people who are starting their brands out don't know what they want to do. So, and they don't know what the brand wants supposed to be about. So I just want to read to you guys what Mr. Eyeliner is about. Mr. Eyeliner was created to encourage the self-expression of all individuals to want to wear eyeliner. We're okay if you don't want to wear eyeliner, but it's to self-express how you can use, say, a cosmetic or an eyeliner to make yourself feel the way you would want to feel for a look. And we encourage you not to be afraid to express yourself. Know that Mr. Eyeliner is a brand that's here. And any questions you have, and you have any problems, like with people saying, oh, I don't think I should wear eyeliner, but I really want to, Zach will personally send you a message back, DM you back, on our Instagram. So please follow, support Mr. Eyeliner on Instagram, and follow us on Facebook, Mr. Eyeliner, and leave us messages, leave us comments, tell us your stories. If you want to, we'll tell you where to buy our eyeliners. We'll tell you how to find them, and you could send your photos in, and we will gladly post them on our website. We'll gladly post you in a nice post on Instagram or whatever channel you'd like us to. And we want to support the younger people. We want to support fans, and we want to show you that we're a company that's open to expression in any format of positivity. So let us know. And we'll be found everywhere. We want to be at every barber show. We want to be at every hair show. We want to be at every makeup show. We want to be at every big festival. We'll go anywhere. We'll go to your town. We'll go to your city. These girls are coming with me everywhere. They're going to do amazing makeup wherever we go. And just know that this is why the brand is to be. You have to stand up for yourself, and you have to create your honest face looks. You have to create your honest, looks in general. And I just wanted to make sure I say this again. I said on the first show, Mr. Eyeliner is called Mr. Eyeliner. It's a pun, guys. It's a pun because I don't think I have to explain that. We want Mr. Eyeliner to be called Mr. Eyeliner because boys and guys may necessarily not pick up an eyeliner at a store. So now we have a Mr. Eyeliner. We have interesting packaging so everybody, the boyfriend and the boyfriend can wear it. The girlfriend and the boyfriend can wear it. The girlfriend and the girlfriend can wear it. Whatever you are about, whatever you believe in, whoever you are, you should be able to wear what you want. Period.
I just do want to mention that the name does what it's supposed to. Because every time I mention it to somebody, they always start asking questions. It's a conversation starter, and it works.
And that's I see because people want to understand something, so ask the question. And someone like yourself, my friend, you will answer any question the way it should be answered because you know what this brand's about, and you were supportive of this brand since day one, and you're a part of this family. And with us, our family keeps growing when we meet people on the Scissor Salute show, and we love it. Scissor Salute's like a lifestyle for us now since we learned about it. It's not like it's just not a word for us. It's not a phrase. Scissor Salute's it brightens up your day. You call someone, Scissor Salute to you. It brightens that day up. Say good night to someone, Scissor Salute to you. You know, give someone, love. And unite that love.
I'm trying to figure out how often can Zach come and host.
No. You got so many talented barbers and stylists who could host.
The whole point is, I see it as a new way for certain artists to be able to express themselves. And I think now it's the time where, people are becoming more comfortable with who they really are.
I agree. And let me ask you a question. 10 years ago, tattoos, for instance. Tattoos. They called them job stoppers at one point. You couldn't get a career at tattoos. You know who changed that world for everybody? Barbers, stylists, makeup artists were the first ones in an industry before actors who would rock tattoos and be able to get high-level clients still because of their talent, not their look. And that's what I'm saying. Everything, eventually, people wake up. And as that woke up, we're going to wake up to anybody could wear this.
We keep going back to the people who create the future, and those are always going to be the artists. The artists are always going to, because they're the ones that think outside the box.
Yeah.
It was an artist who said, let me take this and start putting paint on people's faces. And then someone decided to say this is something that become a business. So everything always starts from an artist because they're the ones that see beyond the regular that everyone else sees.
Let me explain. Let me just go into music, for instance. Art is always everywhere, because I'll tell you, when it comes to even music, you have a rock star, a rap artist, and you see their album cover. They took that from an amazing art piece they saw somewhere sometimes, and they'll just copy that and they'll put some style of that on their album cover. A lot of covers are artistic now because of art. Bands would just have their faces on a CD cover, or this.
Well, yeah, you started seeing even the music starting to incorporate a lot of animation into their videos.
I mean, even you look at the Gorillas, you look at the Kanye's done it. You see a lot of people who have done it.
So it's again, it's a great name, and it's obviously you have I see right here 30 fun colors.
Yeah.
And the artists love it.
Yeah.
Let's see, maybe that's Linda.
Scissor Salute.
Scissor Salute, it's Linda.
Oh my God.
Mr. Eyeliner, how are you?
We're good. Scissor Salute, Linda. I just want to say to everybody, Linda is our angel of Mr. Eyeliner, who gave us the actual opportunity to make something huge in the world. And Scissor Salute to you, Linda, for all the love you've always given us.
I'm watching the show. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Linda. And I hope that you're seeing that this show is supporting on all scales here, and we're trying to really show anybody who watches this show what Mr. Eyeliner is about and what we have created for the world to really enhance and see for themselves, and love.
Yeah, Mr. Eyeliner is about being yourself, whoever that might be.
And
just express yourself, have fun. It's not forever. You can wash it off, and you can change it up tomorrow.
Exactly.
And that's really what it's all about. Express yourself.
As long as you and I have known each other, Linda, we've always expressed ourselves the way we wanted to.
Exactly.
And that's why this brand, you can't have, I wanted to go into that. You can't have a brand constructed by fakes. You have to have a brand created by real and people who actually believe in what they're producing. And with Linda, she always believed in what she's making. And then with me, she saw that in me, and I saw that with Linda. And with you, Linda, you saw that I believe 100% in this brand. It's my life, it's my livelihood, and I really see taking it. I know that you're proud of the ways where we're going to take it the next few months. And I'm going to tell everybody in the next few months, I'm going to focus on a lot of Mr. Eyeliner, me being Mr. Eyeliner's person at a lot of anti-bullying things, especially in New York, talking about why people should not be bullied for what they wear and cosmetics. And I hope that with Mr. Eyeliner, we change the opinions and the perceptions of people who do not see creativity out there and don't understand it.
Or are scared to express themselves. Yeah.
And
There's a lot of...
I don't want anybody being scared. And I want this brand to show you that you have a team that will be on your side and that will talk to you and that will showcase you like the beautiful person you are, post your photos on our Instagram, post you on our website, have you at the shows next to us, always send you a nice text to say we love you and thank you for being supportive of us. We always want to make everybody feel humbled, and we want to make everybody feel like they have somebody, watching their back and being supportive of what they want to do.
To feel good about yourself, yes, exactly.
Every day should be a sunny day, right, Linda?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking a lot. And that's why, it's great that people can hear. I know within the barber world, you're just someone that's everybody admires and respects. And in our industry, anywhere else industry, as a person, Linda, you're somebody who it's impossible not to respect and love, because you give opportunities and you don't just give them, people earn them from you. And I hope that we always have earned our opportunity, and we're going to turn Mr. Eyeliner into a global brand and be in any country we have to be in and be on any platform we have to be on and work with anybody. And I don't care if you're in makeup, hair, barbering, art, Comic-Cons, anything. We were going to work with as many people to make Mr. Eyeliner a global, meaningful brand.
There's so many people to reach, and we're just at the beginning, the forefront of reaching out to so many people.
Exactly.
And it's exciting. It's very exciting. And it's coming out at the right time, I think. I think there's a need for help and for encouragement and for mentoring and for letting people know that they're perfect and they're fabulous, and just be who you are.
Well, I don't think I could say that better, but yes, that is exactly what we want to have. And I just want to be able to tell everybody who hears about this brand that we are a very family-oriented, very open brand for all individuals. And individual is a word that you have to use when talking about Mr. Eyeliner, because we want this brand to be for all individuals, anybody. And I will always say this, and I'll keep saying it wherever I am and any platform I'm on, for us. And eventually, I really do think Mr. Eyeliner is going to be like tattooed everybody. People are going to be like loving us and thanking us for what we're trying to do. And I'll wait as long as it has to happen. I'll keep going. I won't sleep one day without us kicking butt with this brand, Linda. And I want to thank you very much, Linda, for taking the time to call into the show and give you a big scissor salute. We always love you. Linda, you there?
Breaking up a little. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're going to bring on Stephanie to talk about the brand now. And I just want to say big scissor salute to you, and we'll talk soon. Thank you so much for the love and calling in.
Scissor salute to everyone. Have a great evening.
You too. Scissor salute. Talk to you soon. All right, everybody. We're going to have our second amazing guest, makeup artist for Mr. Eyeliner, Steph Vicious23, as I call her, the awesome Stephanie.
Hello. Hi, scissor salute to everyone watching.
All right, Steph, so how was the makeup so far you've been performing?
It was good. I decided to go light since Nikki went dark. And it's nice. We could smudge it out real nicely. It's smooth. It's easy to put on, so it went smoothly.
It went smoothly. All right, good. And what colors? Let me ask you, what colors? Since you've been playing with the 30 colors, you guys love the color. You always talk about me another day. You tell me another color you like. What are your top favorite colors that you love using on? Let's say anybody. That's like if you didn't have it planned, you just had to use them.
Okay. I really like sky.
Okay.
Snow. I like the light colors for highlights. And I like lapis.
Okay.
Which is a nice navy blue, so it looks nice and dark, and it's different from black. So we can have another kind of different eyeliner going on. And I like passion purple a lot too. I use that one on our
passion
bottle.
purple is such a really outside color. I love that.
Yes.
You can really do a lot with passion purple. You can even do cool facial tattoo stuff with that color. It's really
and I
interesting.
used it as kind of like an eyeshadow for her. And I did a lot of spark mint. So we did that one. That one has like a little wing on her.
And let me ask you, since me and Chad, we talk about spark all the time. The sparks colors of our eyeliners are just so popular when we go to festivals. And I think that this weekend at Warped Tour, Sparks is going to kill it in the color. Because you have a color, but then you add the Sparks flair to it.
Yeah, and it shines, it gives it a nice shimmer.
And these are the colors that you want to see at raves and music festivals. I'm talking right now, I can just come up with so many in my head. For instance, after Warped Tour, I would love us to be a part of EDC. And EDC is the biggest rave, our EDM music scene, a festival they have in New York on Labor Day weekend. That's something where these people would love wearing our colors all day long, and they're not going to sweat off.
Yeah, and they're going to want to go light because they, all the the light's going on, so they definitely want to do
And you're
the
gonna be,
ancient colors.
If you don't want to be like, oh, I accidentally did this, and it comes.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be okay with it. It won't mess up on them or anything else. So there's a lot of that. And I also want to talk about what do you like love about the brand? What are your ideas? Where do you see yourself with Mr. Eyeliner?
Well,
How do you feel?
I like the broad aspect that we're going. Anyone can wear eyeliner without being judged by anyone. I just like the message that we're sending out. I want as much people to use it as possible. It's easy to put on. It's, if you want to run somewhere real quick, just throw it on. And I've been doing that actually a couple of days. I haven't been doing no makeup. I've just been throwing on some Mr. Eyeliner, and that's it.
But you look good all the time. So I want you to talk about so how do you apply Mr. Eyeliner? Tell people who maybe don't know how to apply Mr. Eyeliner.
So it's easy. You don't have to worry about the liquid. I know a lot of people when they go from regular pencil eyeliner to liquid, it's kind of hard because it'll smudge into your eye, and it's easy to put on. I like to put on the ancient colors on my corners for the highlights. I also like the snow for under on my waterline.
Okay.
And mint. I love mint. That's like my new thing.
I've seen you in mint.
Yeah, and Sky. Sky is actually one of my favorites too.
And then, for instance, isn't this another plus of an eyeliner? Like the fact that it comes in with a built-in pencil sharpener. A lot of eyeliners, they don't really do that. And with our sharpener, it's built into every single pencil. You're paying a few bucks for this, and you're getting two things that you usually have to buy.
Yes, and it's a good sharpener. It's not like one of those sharpeners that doesn't sharpen. It sharpens really nicely. It makes it nice and pointy so you can get really close to the corners. So it's really good. I love it.
And I can just say, my testimony on this, it's like, I'm a hair guy. I can style your hair. I have big hands, so me putting on eyeliner, I can always, it's kind of weird, and it's it always messes them up. But with Mr. Eyeliner, why I love using it, I can put it on myself. It's easier because it's an easier pencil to hold. It's a sharper edging. It's a very clear smudge. It's a very clear way to put it on, and it's done in seconds if you're doing it. It's not like you're looking in a mirror constantly because you messed it up. No, you have to go somewhere big. I only have 10 minutes to get ready, and I got to do my eyeliner, and then I'm putting everything else together. I can do that within that time. And I know it's on all day. I'm not going to look like, smudge face guy at the festival. It's going to work.
It's nice and easy. You can do it real quick.
Yeah.
And you can take your time as well to smudge other different colors together. I like to do a lot of the ancient colors with the classic colors.
Yeah, because with the accent colors for you and the sophisticated colors for you, as a makeup artist, I like the way you play with these colors, mix them, and make them look like something special on any client. I think with Nicole, she does the same thing in a mixture of accent colors and sophisticated colors, and you two can really cross-promote when you do eyeliner and makeup in general, because you two are artists, and you both have such unique talent, looks at it, and just unique talents in general, because you're an amazing artist when it comes to you could create a whole comic series. I know you could. And Nicole's someone who I've seen her paintings.
Oh, yeah.
She's great with paintings. You're great with art. I mean, honestly, Stan Lee should have hired you and your brother years ago, in that way. And that's another thing I just want to talk about. What are your favorite, as a makeup artist in this world, what do you see as something that's great? Because I mentioned the BA before. We mentioned insurance. We mentioned taking care of makeup artists. Do you believe when we join forces, when we're working together, that's what I want to have for you and Nicole.
Yeah.
I want you guys to be taken care of when we're doing this brand, and I want Mr. Eyeliner to be one of the first brands to see the vision with what they're doing.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, we'll show you guys, telling everybody, you could tell, please tell makeup artists why they should have something like that in their lives.
It's true, because a lot of people kind of give up on their passion and their dreams because they'll go so hard into working into one thing and trying their hardest, and they put a lot of money into it, a lot of effort, and then if they get hurt, there's nothing there to take care of them. Or if you like they said, if you get pregnant, there's no paternity leave. It's harder, and a lot of people just decide, what, I'm gonna stop this no matter how much I love it, and I'm gonna go to this job and take it because it gives me my benefits and I need that. And so it would be amazing for more opportunities like that to open up.
Yeah, and see what you're saying, you could tell what you said. Other makeup artists who watch this show, and when we give ScissorSalute to all these people who support this show and support what we're doing here, that cause, you have a makeup artist coming to you as a makeup artist, and they're saying exactly why you need it, that's who you'll listen to, you.
Yeah.
Because you're saying that the exact reasons why people should have this, and it is a good cause, and it is a good thing to change the world. I gotta say, I see a lot of artists who might be iffy on hearing about this because they think it's too good to be true.
Yes,
but when you hear what people talk about, how they talk about it on ScissorSalute show, you see it's not too good to be true. There's people working their behinds off every day, working very hard, logistically, backstage, on the stage, supporting this. And as long as you support something, it's going to keep going and it's going to grow, and people are going to see the vision within that situation.
Exactly. And I really do hope that happens, because a lot of people, I don't want anyone to give up on their passion, their dreams. You should always just fight for it and go for it and do as much as you could. And actually, if I could, give a ScissorSalute out to John Schnepp, who passed away this weekend. He was just such a force in the nerd community, and he knew so much. And I actually spoke to him in New York Comic Con twice, and he's just one of those people that pushed anyone to just follow their dreams. And he told me, as long as you believe in something you're doing, others will believe in you too, and I'll take that with me forever. So
that's really amazing that you say that, and ScissorSalute to him.
Yeah.
And, God rest in peace and everything, because in that situation, what you just said to me, that's someone else that helped you be who you are today, and the fact that we have you here and the amazing work that you continue to do is something that I'm going to always be proud of. And no matter what we do, Mr. Eyeliner is always going to be about the two original makeup artists we have in our company, such as you and Nicole.
Oh, yes.
We're never going to leave you
and like we said, we're always going to come when you call, because we always felt safe and protected under your watch. And you always made sure to let us know that our work was appreciated. So it's always good to work with someone like that.
Exactly, and let's just keep going with that. It's in general, it just keeps better and gets better and better. All right, so now we have another special guest joining us in the studio, and I want my amazing Stephanie here to talk about who this amazing guest. Come sit down. I've never got to meet him. What's up, buddy? ScissorSalute to this man coming on now. And please introduce yourself and who you are.
Eddie Avila. I am an aspiring comic book artist, and I have my own book that I just released. And do a little promotion.
All right, but now you're here because I told all these guys about your book. Stephanie did too, and you're independent. You are a success in this world because you're doing what you want to do.
Right.
And you're doing it on your own time. You're doing it with your own passion.
Exactly.
You're not copying no one else.
No.
So I gotta hold these up. I gotta show the world this. We show this comic right. Day one is what we're gonna be talking about right now. And I want you to tell the world how you started this. What inspired you? How did you grow into this industry? And also, there's some of the secrets that Steph told me about you, about why everything looks so realistic here. I want you to tell people about that as well.
Well, I graduated from college. Went to Parsons School of Design, and I ended up graduating. I went a different path. I didn't do anything with art. And one day I was just sitting there. I was seeing ideas that I had in college, kind of on TV.
You might make sure it's on green. It's got to be on green.
Oh wait, hold on.
There we go.
Is it green? I don't know if it's green or not. Is it? It's red. Oh, okay.
Now it's on. Okay. So I was just sitting around watching some of my ideas, kind of like that I had when I was in college, come true right in front of me that other people, were doing.
Yeah.
So I just decided to just start writing. I was like, let me start writing, and then I started drawing again, and I kind of just went for the idea that I've always had playing in my head for years, and I started developing it. I just grabbed a bunch of books on how to do it.
Just grabbed a bunch of books, that's it?
Yeah.
You do all this, and you just grab the book?
I went to Barnes & Nobles, and I just grabbed a couple books on how to do comic book writing and how to, lay pages out and all that stuff, and then I started laying it out, and before I knew it, I really started getting into it.
So let me give you a question here. What do you find harder when you created this? The writing of the story? You had the story, you had the passion, you had the idea. Or when you had to ink it, you had to draw it. What's the hardest part going forward from now, and what's the hardest part in the beginning? Like, does it change?
The hardest part was seeing my work after a couple months of practice. That was the hardest part. Now, and then as I started looking back at some of my earlier pages, I'm like, wow, I improved.
You progressed.
So I did everything over again.
So you'd have a comic done, you just did it over again.
I did it over again.
Wow.
So even, from these pages to now, it's almost completely different.
That's a good thing, though, because you have what you want out there.
Right.
Yeah, and that actually inspired me too, because before I used to draw and I would make a mistake and I kind of colored over it. I was like, I don't want to erase all of this. And I said, in my head, I said, well, if my brother could do issue 1 all over again, then I think I could just erase his whole arm or his body. So now I learned from him too.
Would you guys want to ever collaborate on your own comic that's not maybe day one, create your own comic? Maybe create a Mr. Eyeliner comic for the young people of the world?
Eventually, yes.
I can come up with I'll come up with the character. You guys do all the rest of the work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually, yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun doing it. Again, it's my passion. So it's not like I'm looking to make a killing on this. I just wanted to get it out there. I want to get my name out there.
Yeah,
as it grows,
I've heard she's talked a lot about you, and I've heard that you've done so many cons, and you just keep going, and you keep hustling in that field because you know that you want to do this.
Right.
Now, when you started day one, I want everybody to understand who wants to show what day one is, what the character's about, and how you develop the character itself from your experience.
So what I did was. I guess what you could do as a writer, you don't want to necessarily base a character on yourself. So what I did was I kind of just rewrote his entire life. I started off with his grandfather, and then wrote about his father, and then him. So I have about 50 pages that I just rewrote, just story about his history. So now he's almost a person, like he has history. So now I'm writing for him. Not necessarily basing him on different people I may know. It actually feels like a person that I'm writing for.
So when you continue writing him, do you feel like you know this person inside and out? So it's easier now.
Yeah.
And some of the topics about that. What are some of the topics that you bring up in your comic?
Well, it's a zombie survival story. The main character, he's just a regular guy, family man. He has a wife, a kid, and a kid on the way, and he's a pharmaceutical sales rep. He's just working his regular job, and when everything hits the fan, he comes home and he finds out that he loses everything.
Wow. On
day one. So, but his father has martial arts history, and his grandfather had a lot of tracking and survival skills that passed on through.
And it's like he has some power. He just has the skills of
being taught. He has the skills, yes. So he was
That's
taught
good.
by his dad all the skills that he needs to survive this type of world. So I have 20 plus years experience in martial arts. So a lot of my fight scenes and a lot of my zombie kills are well choreographed
and I gotta say,
detailed.
That's so different in comics these days. That's why I think that a lot of people who hear your story and hear about this will be into it heavily, because you actually are drawing stuff of skills you know and you have done and you know is realistic.
Exactly, and I haven't done any like, you don't really see too many comic books that show like, step by step when he's making, like every movement is going to be detailed.
Yeah.
So somebody who's into martial arts and knows it will see it, and I feel that people who don't know it so well will still also appreciate that.
Because when I was looking at it, you definitely see the way you draw, like the arms and stuff.
Right.
In a way that's not like a regular comic book. That's like this dude actually has done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to ask about that. And I think that's a real amazing thing that the way you came up in this industry, like, in your industry now, I just appreciate, because you took your time to learn your craft.
Right.
Like you just went for it.
Yeah.
It's not like you were applied at comic book companies before and try to get yourself right in the big leagues and do animation for a movie.
Yeah.
You create a character you had, and you have a series of them.
Yeah, I kind of bypassed all that because I independently published it, but it's not easy though. It's definitely tough.
I can see that's easy
for the limited spaces that I've hit, we're doing very well. If I had national exposure, I think it would have been.
And that's another part of like when we say like we unite everybody together, the Scissor Salute show and Mr. Eyeliner. I totally feel like since you're a part of our family, Steph and everybody, we're gonna take these comics with us to like Warped Tour. We're gonna be places showing people your work.
That'd be great.
And anybody who I meet who's interested, I just feel like a lot of barbers out there are big comic book people.
Right.
So, you know, Scissor Salute to all the barbers who are comic book fans. Check this guy out. And I want you to tell the whole community how they find your work, how do they buy it, give them your hashtags, everything.
So you could go to dayone.comic.com. I have everything available there.
Okay.
If you follow me on Instagram at DayOneTheComic or at EverlastZX, that's my personal one. I'm always putting up artwork that I'm doing.
Okay.
And also the shows that I'll be at.
Yeah. What are some of the shows you might think about being at coming up?
Well, my next show is going to be at Mohegan Sun.
Okay. What show is that?
That's the Terrificon.
Okay. What date is that?
That is the weekend of August 12th, I believe.
All right. So they can check you out there.
Yeah, I'll be there for that one. Yep.
All right. And then also, I want to ask you, what comic books inspired you coming up? As a kid, as a younger man?
I always collected comic books on art. So I had like favorite artists. So like, you know, Todd McFarlane was one of my favorite artists when I was a kid. Always liked the way he drew. He was also a guy who drew Spider-Man in a very different way.
He
that
drew
was
Spider-Man,
never
the
drawn
amazing
that way
Spider-Man. He
before.
drew the amazing
Exactly.
Spider-Man, yeah.
He made a move in different ways. So that's kind of like, I guess, kind of saying it now out loud, is I guess an inspiration I had in the back of my mind, where my character is going to be moving in different ways that you don't really see in comic books normally.
And that's kind of like other artists want to work at you and be on your team eventually because they love that art and you're the ones kind of coming front and center with that. I feel like someone like you always will grow and be a top guy, where other guys will learn from you, and you guys can be a big family eventually one day. And I just hope a lot of people contact you who maybe are artists and maybe want to lend a hand to your, sales and help you. They offer their help to maybe work on a comic with you.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way to grow.
Doing the shows and meeting a lot of the artists, everybody's very nice, very helpful, and they give good advice and stuff. So it's a pretty cool community to be a part of.
And that's why that's any community. Like, as long as you guys are helping hands and you're working together,
right.
I think we'll all grow together. And that's why I don't see a channel where I can't work with a comic book artist. I can't work with this. I think uniting all industries together in a perfect art form is better than anything.
Exactly.
And I want to thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you for having
me. Give you
me.
a Scissor Salute. No, man, I hope you hang around for afterwards, and I hope I get myself a signed copy.
Yes, actually, these are for you guys. Yep.
All right, so we'll definitely hang out after the show and with everybody.
Great.
And we'll talk soon about the rest of your, what else you want to do, and any other ideas you have. We'll always invite you back on the show if I can do that, and have you on the show talking about your festivals you're doing or cons you're doing.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. So once again, let's give everybody where to find you.
So it's dayone.com. You can find the book there. You can also see some of my artwork. I have a portfolio page, and then EverlastZX on Instagram, or DayOneTheComic on Instagram and Facebook.
Perfect. So everybody gets that. Please follow him and support him. He's an amazing artist. He's independent. He's like everybody else. He's just doing what he loves to do. Thank you for coming on the show again, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
No problem. So now I want to talk about, unfortunately, we were going to have Kor Razek, our touring artist, call in, but he now has to go on stage in whatever town he is playing a show. He's currently on tour with OTEP. Touring band OTEP Official on Instagram, and he's Kor Razek on Instagram. His album Vengeance Overdrive is from Cleopatra Records, and it just dropped last Friday. And he's got amazing help on this album from great producers. He's got a great bunch of guys in his band. I've worked with him for many years. He's been a good friend to the company and mine. And he's got a great artist in Long Island, actually he's from, Joey James, who did this amazing artwork a few months or years back, I'm not sure. So check out all these guys. And we're going to go forward here, and we just want to talk about like some of the art styles that Nicole and Steph have been doing while the show's been on. What they're creating is showing you, and we're really zooming in to show you how their eyeliner is coming out mixed. They're doing smoky looks, they're doing these sophisticated looks, they're doing classic looks, they're doing assortment looks. And Nicole, can you hear me, Nicole? Right now,
yes.
You're doing a great job. What kind of look are you giving her right now?
Right now I'm doing basically an ombre wing.
Okay.
So I'm taking the lighter colors, going into darker colors, showing how the eyeliner can really blend well together.
Perfect.
And
which pencils are best for that look?
Which
colors?
what?
Which colors are best to use for that?
Well, what I'm using right now is sky.
Okay.
Also using denim and platinum. So I would take the platinum into the sky, into the denim, give it that nice gradual look going on.
All right, thank you. And yeah, it's coming out great. I can't wait to see all the models later together with the artist and do a nice shot for everybody to see at home, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. I won't bother you. We'll go back to doing your thing. All right, so I just want to express a little bit more. We have a lot of things with Mr. Eyeliner I always love to discuss real quick, and there's really an option to always do pre-selected 6 pencil sets that we have available here that we're going to have at any show you visit us at and in stores. If you're interested in signing us into your stores for accounts, please contact us. DM us on Instagram. Go to our website, www.mreyeliner.com. Feel free to always ask us a question. We'll always answer it. And now joining the show is an amazing talent.
How's it going?
What's up, Trims?
ScissorSalute.
ScissorSalute to Trims.
Trims in the building. I'm here today. I want to let everybody know if you are interested as a barber, stylist, makeup artist, I'm having a huge event August 18th, Cuts for a Buck Day. It's going to be a beautiful event for the community. We like to give back to the community because that's what, my shop's about. We're about giving back to the community, make sure that we take care of those who take care of us.
Got it.
It's a full support system. We have my friends from the legislator, Kevon Abrams, and we have Healing Souls, Vantage Healthcare, the Beauty Barber Institute of New York, More Steak Than Phillies. It's a whole lot of companies.
Yeah, you got a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of sponsors that's going to come out and help us with this event to put on for the community. We tend to forget that there's a lot of people in need, and if we take and we don't give, they don't have nothing to look forward to. You know? So for me, running a successful business for 21 years, I realized there was a void that we need to give back to our communities, pretty much like what the churches do and what the nonprofits do.
And I gotta say, the minute I ever met you, you have this soul about you where you stop and look around what you have in your life. A lot of people don't stop a day in their lives and see the beauty they have in their lives. You're someone that appreciates every little thing and blessing you have, and
Definitely.
That's why you're somebody that will change people for the better and do these great things, and why people should be coming out to support you in this. And have to. Yeah, man. It shows. With some people in the world, it shows right away, and it definitely shows on you.
Definitely. I mean, for the most part, when I see my opportunities and doors open up for me, I'm like, yo, man, this door gotta stay open for all the people behind me, so they can come through the door and flood it like water going through a stream,
Exactly.
There's so many of us in this. As long as we stick together and do things together, we're gonna make marks.
In any way we can do that, we're always going to find a way to do that.
Definitely.
It doesn't matter what field exactly. If you really believe in that, doing such work, we'll find a way to do such work.
Definitely.
And so how could, in the future, how can Mr. Eyeliner help get the message and help be a part of all that with you? We would love to.
You can come down on August 18th, and we can set you up.
I'll make sure we get all the information. Yeah,
definitely.
We'll love to support being there, and giving you a lot of love,
Appreciate you.
And let's talk about how do you know about this? So how can people find you and do things with you? Tell the world how people can make a difference with you.
Well, you can go to the GoFundMe page for Cuts for a Buck, and you can give a donation to help supply, the book bags, the waters, and all the stuff that we do for the kids. We also have a scholarship fund.
Oh.
That's actually how it originated.
Really?
I was doing a scholarship for just kids in Freeport High School. I was an alumni there. I went to Freeport High School. So I decided to give a scholarship for the kids from my community. And then I've stuck with it year after year after year. And then next thing you know, boom. Kevon Abrams came and said, yo, young man, I like the thing that you're doing here. And they came a part of it. And once that happened, now we're for Nassau County.
Wow.
We're doing it big. So it's a beautiful thing that when you have companies like Healing Soul that gives away sneakers at this event. You have More Steak Than Philly that cooks at this event. Vantage Healthcare giving away, healthcare advice, and they do a lot for it too. They give away school supplies as well. You have, and then all of the barbers, all of the
That
volunteers.
right there, I think, is a real spirit of Scissor Salute. That's unity, and that's uniting each other. When barbers come out to do these things, stylists come out to do that, that shows you the true passion of what they really are in the industry for.
Definitely.
And something like, they don't understand, there's hundreds of kids, thousands of kids out there that don't have the accessibility to get new school bags and get crayons and get what they need for classes. So it's really, what you're doing is giving back. If someone gave you a shot, you're giving the world a shot now. You're giving a lot of people shots.
Definitely. Just like you were saying earlier about anti-bullying and stuff like that.
Yeah,
kid doesn't come to school with a fresh book bag.
And I gotta say, it takes people like us as adults to stand up and actually say something, not to someone's parent, but to speak in front of groups of people, and to let people know. You raising someone that you give no love to, and you're letting your son or daughter get bullied, and you don't even have to help them, or kids in school get bullied, and the principal brushes it off.
Yeah.
Go somewhere, make a viral post, say exactly how you feel. Let people like us talk about it, and then we'll make a message for it. We'll send your principal a message, or we'll send your teacher a message, because if you're a kid out there that feels like you don't have a place, look at this room here. You got us. We'll always be in our place.
You gotta have somebody to give a voice.
Yeah. The voiceless will never be accepted. You have to be voicing now.
Definitely.
Well, it's such a pleasure working with talented people, and it's such a pleasure meeting beautiful souls on this show every time I'm on this show.
Yeah, definitely. This is a good network of people.
It is.
It's about unity, and I'm all for that.
So am I. All right. So, anything else you want to say to the Scissor Salute show?
Well, Scissor Salute to everybody out there, barbers, stylists, all my friends in the industry, everybody that's coming out to support the event, everybody that's coming out to donate their time at this event. If you have anything in your neighborhoods or anything in your communities, you let me know. I'm a firm believer and supporter of anybody that's doing anything to uplift their communities and their surroundings. Trim's Barbershop. If I can't do it myself, I'll send one of my
I like that.
My guys out, and they'll take care of it if I can't do it. So we'll always make do if we can.
You'll never have anybody waiting around forever. Like you said, you'll send somebody good out there for them.
Definitely.
Well, that's awesome, and that's a really great thing to know.
Definitely. Pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure. Scissor Salute to you, my friend. And thank you again. I hope to be doing a lot of things to support our causes together soon, and we'll definitely be out there for that. We'll talk about that, all right?
All right, brother.
We'll be supporting you. All right, so we have more show here, but what I'd like to do is get both my makeup artists in here in a second to do kind of a Q&A thing with them. That's going to be a surprise to the show and the makeup industry. So if we can just get Nikki and Steph back into the room here, have them mic'd up, that'd be great. We're moving on. In a little bit, you're going to see my business partner and best friend, Chad Mazar, getting makeup done on him from our makeup artist. And I cannot wait to show you how it looks on a nice Italian boy from Queens, New York. All right? That's going to look very different. It doesn't other people. And actually, can I bring the models who are, show off the models real quick, the little ones? Can we get the little ones in here real quick to show off their eyeliner? Guess I'm going to show up some models in a bit and go through and talk about what they like about it and just, talk about some color options for the world to choose. So I like to just bring a model in and show off their look here, show them beautiful models' looks so you can all see. All right, so you're not mic'd up, right? So, no. Okay, what I'm going to say first, all right, what I'll do here, speak into the mic.
Hi.
Can you guys maybe give them one of the mics for a second so they can use one and then... is it harder? Yeah.
Yes, probably.
Yeah. Just go this way. If they just use the mic, they can just talk. They don't even have to hold it. They can just talk when they want to, right? Until we have everybody's answer.
Hello.
All right. So I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Deanna.
All right, Deanna. So Thank you guys for coming in today. And you bought,
welcome.
a big scissor salute to you girls. And I want people just to know what you like about the brand. You were someone who met me at a show and you bought some of the colors, you loved them, you contacted me, I contacted you, and now you're going to be a lifelong model for our brand. And I also want people to know you're also a beginning makeup artist, correct? And you're going to be changing your life a lot with that. Just tell them a little bit about your life in the makeup world and what you like about the eyeliner.
Yeah, well, as Zach said, I met him probably about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
I like to support the local music scene, and he came over and he told me about himself. I was really interested. I recently left my job of 14 years at a huge corporation, and it was a little scary, but I just recently went to school, so I'm going to get my license at the moment to eventually, hopefully, become a makeup artist. And I was just really interested in seeing what goes on behind the scenes, and I actually tried out the Jet Sparks.
Ah, the Sparks, eh?
And I really love it. It goes on smooth, and I was able to do like a really nice cat eye with it, and it had just like a little sparkle to it. But I just like that it wasn't ripping at my eyelid, and it was really easy to put on. So yeah, so it's a really good product, and I enjoy it, and I'm happy to be here.
Oh,
That's
thank
my
you.
little story.
Well, thank you. So what I'm going to do is I want to hand you over the mic, and then you take her seat, and then you please come on afterwards. I want to talk to all of you, and then I'm going to have me and a little powwow with the makeup artist for the show. Yeah.
I think I'm good, yep.
We're not this way. Let's make sure it doesn't break.
Thank you.
Yeah, so.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Hello. There you go.
All right, so please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Kristen Rock, and I really love Mr. Eyeliner because I'm not a makeup artist, but I've been acting on stage since I was 11, and I've been wearing many masks and makeup looks and wigs all my life, and it really brings out my creativity. And as a person with very low self-esteem, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer on here. Makeup has always made me feel beautiful, and as an actor, it makes me inspired to show people that we all belong, and that we all have a gift, and we use our gift through makeup, through song, through art, through comics, through.
I love what you just said, because you're someone totally different. You're an actress.
Mm-hmm.
You act on the stage. You said you had these issues, but our eyeliner brand is exactly what is for you. It's for someone like anybody like you, because we can use that for your performances. You can use that in everyday use.
Yes, you can.
And it makes you feel like confident in a way, because you can wear eyeliner. It's not meant, doesn't have anything attached to it. We don't have some supermodels who are our face of our company. We never want that.
No.
We want to have a brand that's built on the customers, that's built on the team, that's built on us hard work. It's just going to be for anybody and everybody who wants to wear it. We're never going to fake it, and we're never going to say, no, we don't have normal people. We don't have an everyday person. Like you said, it's so honest and brutal what you just said to the audience. And that's great to hear when people actually speak what they want to say.
Because it really...
I'm proud to have you wearing it.
Thank you so
much.
much.
You have great confidence. You're very beautiful
you.
people. You have great confidence in me. I see it.
Thank you so much. The stage has given me confidence, and so has makeup. So I'd like to thank that.
And if you're like someone who, you said, you're not that confident, and you're on the stage, that's absolutely backwards, because you are confident because you're on a stage, you're on a platform, hundreds of thousands of millions of people can see you perform and do what you're loving to do. I think eventually you're going to see the beauty in yourself and what you do. You don't have to hide to become a character, and that's why we offer you so many colors to express yourself in the day, in a night, and on stage. If you feel like you only can wear 3 colors during the day, that's you as your person, as your personality. And then you feel like as an actress in stage, you feel better wearing our accent colors. You can do that, and you can always have our support. And something that we'd always like to offer you is anytime you're acting or something, you're supporting our brand, we're going to show pictures of how you look on our Instagram and on our Facebook and on our website to give you support, because you deserve that.
And what I love about it, as an actress and you're on Hot Lights, you sweat off your makeup, and and you look like a I don't know what at the end of the night.
Yeah.
But with this brand, it stays on long. I've worn it out in this weather, and it stayed on my face.
Don't you think this is the perfect? Don't you think this is the perfect weather when it's like 90 and nasty and sweaty and it doesn't come off still, right? It works just like the same.
And it goes on very smooth. It's like very creamy, and I like that texture. And I don't like very rough eyeliners, and I find that this is very it fit for my needs, and I really like it a lot.
And see, and that's why I want to have like our models come on the shows and talk about the reality of our brand. It's not just me and our makeup artist talking about it. It's other people who are becoming our family and becoming Mr. Eyeliner family member and joining this team in a bigger way. And they're helping us get the message out because we want real people to show real stories and to tell their real stories about what the brand is about.
Yeah.
And it's something that we feel very passionate. If we don't have the real people in our brand, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
And that's why the first message I really have is, don't fake yourself for someone else. Do not sell yourself short. Work with people you want to work with, and take your time. Okay, it takes a day, it takes 2 years. It grows. You just have to do it right. You got to take your time doing it, and don't give up. You started a new career. Don't give up. If you are on stage, don't give up. Keep going.
What I learned, it's very scary, but what I learned is, if you love it, do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have ups and downs. I had flubs in the theater, and I just get back up on that horse, and I love it.
Well, you can never give up. Like you're in a theater, you're gonna have 1,000 bad days and maybe 2 good ones. For me, I was in bands and stuff, and then when I was doing and working for companies, I worked for some good companies. It's not me.
Yeah.
I had to start my own company. I had to start, and then I had to work for this. And now, if you want to call me Mr. Eyeliner or Zach, I don't care. I'll take that respectfully. I'm good with that. And I'm very proud of where my future is headed with the brand and with people I'm meeting like you guys and having the teams I have. And just a lot. And one day, you'll be reasons why the brand succeeds too, because you were some of the first people to really talk about it. And I would want you to always know, Mr. Eyeliner will always support talent and see what you are. So please, come. I would invite you back to see you again and have you, get our makeup again.
Oh, I
talk to you again.
Will. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. A scissor salute to you.
Salute to you.
And then if you gonna put mic her up, if you just want to come around and get mic'd up, so you can So I want everybody to have some time to talk about this.
This is the quiet one.
Really? I did not know that. Nicole, you're quiet, she's quiet, can be quiet together.
Sure.
And then after we have her talk, I would like one of you guys to do some makeup on Chad. So if you can just check on Steph and see that. I want you guys to eyeliner him out, please. All right, so welcome to the show, ScissorSalute.
Hello.
Please tell everybody here in a shy way, about yourself and why you like the brand.
My name is Denise. I'm gonna be honest. I don't normally use eyeliner.
Okay.
I usually use a lot of eyeshadow and stuff. But this stuff went on really smooth. I'm not just saying that. She
another
used it,
opinion
really
that we need to hear is because I heard you didn't really use eyeliner, and since you get to see it, we don't expect anything but truth out of you. So that's why we like talking.
I'm not in the beauty industry or anything like that. I actually work in retail, and I kind of hate it, and I really want to get out of it. I've always liked makeup.
Does this make you want to get into the beauty industry?
Actually, yeah.
So Mr. Eyeliner is inspiring you to get into
makeup? This is pretty cool. I mean, normally I am very shy normally, so this is kind of weird for me. But
talented with her makeup.
She's very.
Thank you.
Yeah, she should. That's why I told her to take. That's my
music.
younger
So
sisters.
what would you like to do? Like, if you had a path and you can choose it, you can start working on it tomorrow. The music. Would you like to combine music and the beauty game together, possibly?
That would be awesome. I've always had this thing where I'm my own biggest critic, which I'm sure is for a lot of people.
Well,
but
I'll tell you this: you want to start doing music, you're going to be a face for the brand. Then I'll just put you on the website, and we'll get you a lot of people loving your music, because I feel like you're passionate about the music part. You said it in that way, and I can see in your eyes that you kind of want to do music.
I do. I've held myself back for so long, and I'm starting to realize I have a lot of friends in the LA music scene and stuff, and they're such great people and they're so talented, and I realize I should be up there too doing it. So.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter where you live, as long as you practice your craft and do that. Especially when you meet people, because I can tell, your sister over here and me, we've connected to music. We know. I used to work. I know a lot of people in LA. We know a lot of people over. But when we do festivals for Mr. Eyeliner, we would love to have you at our booth talking about the brand, and then you can meet other musicians and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
There can be a lot of collaboration between us all.
That would be awesome.
And anytime you want to say anything about the brand, we would love to hear it. Please comment on our pages going forward.
Definitely.
Please keep us updated so we can always support you in your endeavors and your career, whichever way you decide to go, which direction. we'll support it. You know, if you want to start making toys, or if you want to like join the circus, whatever you want to do.
Really random. I used to want to make candles and like jewelry and stuff like that. That's also something else.
Do you do silver or gold? Because I'm a silver guy.
I like silver.
I'm silver.
I don't have any of my jewelry on right now, but usually silver.
No gold for me. You know, I'm a silver person. But it's very great that you three came in. You were willing to do this. You're all very equally talented and very differently talented and very different in a lot of, you know, and that's what you want. Yeah, and I think that's what like the world needs is a mashup of people, you know, together, and how to do all that. You know.
Art is art.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if you're a makeup artist, hairdresser, an opera singer, or whatever. It's art. You're presenting.
Well,
your
I gotta say, with an opera singer, you gotta have some chops, man.
But it's art, though. You're showing your craft to the world, and you're using it to make good.
You
That's
absolutely
what
are.
I believe.
Well, thank you. ScissorSalute to all you girls, and I want to go over to the main room here and talk to my partner Chad over there getting his eyeliner done, and see how he's enjoying everything. Thank you. And we'll be all seeing each other after this, as soon as the show's over. Okay, so don't run away. Thank you. All right, after you guys. So Chad, you got a mic on, or Steph, you got a mic? Yep. Yes, just hold on. Yeah.
Hold it so we can both talk. Go.
And let's put it on here.
Yeah, we could both talk through that one, right?
Yeah.
I go hi.
All right, so we're here now with Chad, who's also a big part of Mr. Eyeliner and my business partner and best friend. And what we want to talk about is we have a real man here. ScissorSalute's man here getting his eyeliner done. And that's what I wanted to show the world in this whole show. I'm just going to talk while Steph is doing this great look, because Chad is someone who looks very good in eyeliner. And a lot of men that we know look very good at eyeliner. I have it on. I don't look as good as Chad will look, because that's me. Chad's an eye guy. I'm more of a hair guy.
Stephanie didn't do yours.
Exactly. So with Mr. Eyeliner, we want to show you that we can do just not eyeliner, not traditional just looks of eyeliner, but for certain conventions, certain shows, certain times, some makeup. You go to a nightclub, you go out, you want to do certain things with your eyeliners, we're able to do that here. With these eyeliners, they are just the right fit. And I want to tell Stephanie, please explain more of why they're the right fit to do a man's face.
Well, it just goes on smoothly. It's good. It makes the man's eyes look more dreamy.
Oh,
I mean, look at him. He looks great right now. Look at that. And I decided to go a little more like, I guess, punk rockish, because we are doing Warped Tour Saturday. So I said, let me do some little black tears on him, make him look real cool. And even then, he looks awesome.
I don't look too emo?
No, you look great.
And I wish we could see this right here. That looks so cute. We're doing some more. Nicole's doing some more makeup. We'll show afterwards when it's done. But yeah, just keep the mic on, and let everybody know what colors you're using on Chad.
So I used.
So far
I use Onyx on him, which is nice. It comes out real dark, and you don't have to press hard on these pencils for it to come out. You can do it real smoothly. And yeah, it's easy to shade, and then I'll just throw a little bit on top to make it look even more rock star-ish. See, and it's just so simple to put on.
And let me ask you, so anybody who's been trained in the makeup world, when they use our eyeliners, how easy is it going to be for them?
Well, it'll be very easy for them, because if they need to do a quick liner on something, they could just throw it in and not have to worry about doing like a liquid eyeliner and worried about getting it in the client's eye. You know, it's safer, so it works out.
And that's what, we want to show you, that we want to tell everybody how makeup artists can easily use our eyeliners, why they are different, and how they are very available to anybody. Now, someone who does not do makeup regularly, we're going to provide training videos eventually on our website of Stephanie and Nicole, But like Steph, what do you feel like someone who's just getting into makeup? It's still easier to use our eyeliners, correct?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, it's always just simple. You just follow your waterline and you go with it. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so now I'm just going to go, if you guys want to turn the mic off first, just keep it on so you can hear me. But I'm going to talk about what we're doing this Saturday at Jones Beach Park. We're working the final Vans Warp Tour, which we want to give a big scissor salute to all the people who helped us get onto that. We're going to be showcasing, we're going to be vendoring, we're going to be performing makeup looks all day long. Just come by our booth. And a little bit about Warp Tour is a traveling rock tour that has been touring the United States annually each summer since 1995. And it's going to be now, it's not going to be now, but it's been the longest running touring music festival in North America. And it started out great. Now look at Chad. Chad is someone who looks perfect and ready for Warp Tour, right Chad? There you go. So let's see the looks. Yep, right there. And we're gonna get Chad all ready for Warp Tour. I mean, I gotta tell you, the guy was gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt originally, and I got him not to. So he'll be wearing a completely different look for that show, with the eyeliner being on as well. And Steph and Nicole, they're gonna be with me all day long, selling makeup, performing makeup. So we want anybody who's there to come out and support us. We'll be there to support you. And we want anybody to come by and give a scissor salute to us. Take a video of giving us a scissor salute. We'll post that, and we'll let the scissor salute family know we're spreading the love for them as well. And anywhere you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, know that we believe in your dreams, and we want you to be ready for our dreams. Because of people like our families, our friends, our team, we're able to do all the things that we're going to do. And we're able to say whatever we want to say, and we're going to keep supporting the voiceless, and we're going to be standing by all the stylists, the barbers, the makeup artists, the passion people, the artists out there. That's what we're all about. The Sephiros of the world, you know? Everybody in this audience right now, everybody who's watching us, everybody who's been on this show has been here for a reason. They're all individuals who wanted to share that support of a lifestyle. What Scissor Salute is all about, uniting artists. And we'd be humbled to be a part of this family forever. And we want to thank everybody for the opportunities. And that's going to be in a little bit. I just want to take a nice little shout out, give us a Scissor Salute group area of me, the models, the team, everybody. Any Scissor Salutes you guys want to shout out? Nicole, Steph, anybody else? Before we end the show?
We'll end it on the, no, let's end it here.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's get all the guests who are here.
We'll all stand, we'll squeeze together.
Or stand or?
Yeah, we'll stand together. Is your brother still here?
No, he had to go.
I wanted to show
But
him.
he said,
Is it? Did he appreciate it? That's good. All right. All right, so we're going to end off the Scissor Salute show. And as I'm talking, I want everybody who's been on today's show to come around me and give our, in a bit, we're going to give our Scissor Salutes. Not yet, at the end, but I want to thank everybody that's called in, everybody who was at the table with us today. I'm going to give a big Scissor Salute to Linda, who is our family. And I hope that when she's in New York next, we can be here together. You know, I want to give my boy Trims a big Scissor Salute, who stopped by, even though, this guy should run the show all the time. He's an amazing speaker and got amazing causes. And all their family.
Your niece, I believe, she called in. So
I want to give a big Scissor Salute to Maddie and my sister, my mama, who called in. Thank you guys.
Eli the barber.
Eli the barber, who's always a hero to us. So thank you, Eli. And where's the other man? Get over here. And the whole family here.
Want to make me look tall? Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to.
And one more time, tell them BBA.
BBA.
Come on.
Barber Beauty Association coming this fall. It's a game changer. Not only a game changer, but it's not only an industry, but it's gonna be an economy changer. Because for the simple fact that barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists, tattoo artists will be on the grid. They will be just like everybody else. Y'all will have the type of benefits, if not only the type of benefits, but way better. When I mean way better, your regular doctor, lawyer, judge, not gonna get these type of benefits. Y'all special.
And like you said, game changer. And right now, we'll be ready for you. We'll be working with you. We promise that. So also I want to thank Day One, the comic creator, your amazing brother.
Brother,
Yes, this is Salute to Eddie Avila.
Eddie, this is Salute. And everybody here, thank you all, the beautiful models, the beautiful makeup artists, the amazing team. Scissor Salute, everybody. Scissor Salute. Woo!
All right.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yeah.